Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a Thanksgiving glam. I'm going to try to make sure that I can get this up like Thanksgiving morning, so that way you guys can have something and it's not going to go up on my like normal upload day, which would be Friday, so it won't be late. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video, and let's get started. I feel like most people want to look their best when it comes to like holiday get-togethers, because that's normally when people are like whipping out the camera, taking pictures, selfies, whatever, with like the whole family, and you don't want to be that person looking homeless in the back of every photo. Or at least I don't. So we're gonna zoom in a little bit. My brows definitely need to be groomed. I will do that later. But I would recommend for you guys to definitely do your brows night before, or if you're watching this Thanksgiving morning, make sure you do your brows, do it like first thing in the morning, so that way you can wait a few hours, let your skin kind of like calm down, and then you can do your makeup without having to worry about all of your like base or eyeshadow or any of that like coming off around your brows. I would also recommend doing your full-blown skincare routine, as long as it's products that you know, and make sure that your face is like nice and hydrated, but not like overly hydrated. I think Robert Welsh says that a good way to prevent it from being overly hydrated is if you moisturize your whole face, let it sit, I don't know, I think he says like 15 minutes or something like that, to let your skin soak in as much as it wants, and then you can take like a tissue or paper towel or something like that and just like dab over your skin so you don't have like an excess of oil. So I'm going to quickly fill in my brows.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good.
Now I know I said this about your like skincare products, but also you want to do the same thing, like the same rule applies in my opinion to like your makeup for the big day, Thanksgiving. Definitely use products that you are familiar with so you know how they wear. Now I'm just going to use my P. Louise eye base. These birds outside, man, are going fucking nuts. Like, nuts. I am going to set my eye base. I don't always do this. Just depends on what, like, color story I'm going for. But today is most likely going to just be, like, neutrals and, like, coppers and golds. And, you know, like, the fall colors. I don't even think I finished what I was saying earlier. The reason why I don't really care to go ahead and set my eye base is because it's not... I'm not using like crazy colors that need that sticky base to make sure that they're like pungent. I'm just using the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette. It looks like this. Highly recommend. It's a beautiful palette. It has great formula and indie brand, of course. If you don't know, that's what the inside looks like. Super pretty. I'm going to take Vibes. This is like my go-to shade for my crease 90% of the time. I'm just using a big fluffy brush. We're gonna like smack that in the crease.
I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fun.
I don't even remember if I mentioned it or not, but the reason why I do my eyes first is so I don't eat into the wear time of my base, especially if I have something that I'm going for. That didn't make any sense. Especially if I have like an event or a party or something that I'm going to. I want my base to last as long as possible. That's why I do my eyes first. Okay, because it is Thanksgiving, we are going decently warm toned. So I'm going to dip into teas. And we're going to mimic the same thing that we just did, but like slightly lower.
I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste.
For me, it helps when I like look down in a mirror and like raise my eyebrows a little bit. You guys will notice that I like relax and raise my eyebrows a lot, so that way like I raise them to get like tension on my lid, so it's like a flat base to work on. but then when I relax them, it shows me what it looks like when I'm not walking around like this all day. Did forget a crucial step. While you are getting ready, exfoliate your lips and then put on any oil or lip balm, lip mask, anything that you have to make sure your lips are ripe and ready. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Cosmetics Lip Scrub, the exfoliator. Once I've exfoliated, then I'll go in with the Lunar Beauty lip oil. Love, love, love this lip oil. Now we're wanting to deepen. So I think I'm going to use Smoothie. Hopefully it's warm enough. I guess it doesn't matter. I can warm it up with the last shade. But we're going to place her on the outer corner. And like halfway across the lash line. There was very clearly glitter on this brush. So now there's glitter everywhere. But it's fine. We're going to ignore it and keep going. Ideally, you wouldn't want glitter right there. I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. That looks really, really good. So I think I'm gonna go in with Your Golden, just pure gold. If you don't want it to be like straight up gold, then Laura would be a good one as well. And I'm gonna try to use my finger and place this on my lid. It's very hard to reach the inner corner with my nails, which I did myself, by the way. Pretty proud of them. Even though I am a perfectionist and I think there's a lot wrong with them. Super pretty and super simple to do. And just adding like a little tap of glitter on your eye can definitely open it a lot, and it can amplify your look. If you don't want to be too glitzy and glam, you can always just do a straight up matte eye. Excuse me, matte eye. That looks super good. One thing that I like to do as well is I like to tightline my upper waterline. I'm going to use the Jaclyn Cosmetics Black Brown. And even if you don't wear winged liner or lashes, this just helps make your lashes look so much fuller. I'm going to attempt to like do a smoky wing liner. Sometimes it doesn't work out. I'm gonna use this Jaclyn Cosmetics eyeliner and attempt to do a smoky wing. I'm gonna use the deeper shade from the palette. It's just the black. I'm gonna like stamp it on it. Just like that. Teeny tiny, but cute. I don't know about you guys, but I reuse makeup wipes all the time. I just leave them, like if I just do like a little bit of cleanup like I'm doing right now, I'll just leave them sitting on my desk and I'll just like re-wet it with like micellar water and use it again to clean up again until there's like no space left on it, so that way I don't feel like I'm being wasteful. Okay, so base wise you want to use stuff that's gonna like hold your base on. So you can probably guess what I'm gonna use. Did you guess it? I'm gonna use the Hydro Grip from e.l.f. Just rub this together and then I'll rub it in on my face. Try to be careful, of course, to avoid your eye makeup and your brows. I'm gonna be using my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I really like this foundation. This is the shade 170. I use about 1.5 pumps. It's probably too much. Then I just start going in. This is actually a bruise from me trying to pop a blackhead. Nobody ever said I was smart.
So catch me if I fall.
I also make sure to bring it down my neck because I for sure don't want there to be like a foundation line. Even if your foundation matches you to a T, most of the time you can still tell the difference in person. And you don't want there to be that line. Like, this is a fantastic match for me, but I worry about not having it come down. I had a like random thought the other day. Do you guys think that bangs are good for like anti-aging? Like your forehead, like helping with wrinkles? Because it like, I would assume it blocks the sun, at least partially. These are the random thoughts that I have. I like this foundation because you can build it up to full coverage, or you can do like I'm doing and have it like sheared out to like medium-ish. And I definitely didn't even use the whole bit that I poured on my hand. Now, one thing I've noticed is a lot of people that have like flawless bases all day long, like Jackie Aina, she sprays her setting spray on her face through multiple steps of her base routine. So I'm gonna take the Urban Decay All Nighter and I'm gonna spray it on my face. Just a little bit, doesn't need to be a lot from my understanding. I'm going to use the Glam Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour in Golden Sun. I just like this color for my skin tone a lot.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view.
And I just use my sponge for this too.
Can't wait, a first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Then I'm going to go in with concealer. I've been using the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade Light Ivory. This does dry decently quick, so make sure you move quick. Gonna take my sponge and go over it. I'm just a sponge girl. I don't really like using brushes. And then I'm gonna go for like more of a warm blush just to go with the vibes. So I'm gonna use the Profusion Blush Hour in Mai Tai. It's this one. I've got this one at Walmart. This one's a lot more orangey than the She Glam blush that I have. I'm just gonna put it there for now and see what vibe I'm feeling.
You got it all on tap. I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same track.
Go ahead and do a little bit of the residue on the tip of my nose. She looking good. And one trick that I've been liking a lot lately is setting my under eyes with my eyeshadow. I'm going to take T's. I'm looking up. I'm going to stamp this underneath my eye, trying to keep it close to my under eye. Or obviously it's already on my under eye, but like close to my lash line is what I mean. Then I'm going to dip into Vibes, like a little bit of Vibes, and go halfway underneath of that, if that makes any sense. Like halfway on top of where I put it, and the other half underneath. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. And then I'm going to set my under eyes with like my setting powder. And I use a little velour puff. This I got off of Amazon, super cheap, a whole pack of them. I get it on my puff and then I like pat it into my hand. And then I go in and set.
time, our first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine.
Yeah, this is what I do. I go around and set all of the areas that I put the concealer first, and then I'll go through and set with like a lighter dusting all over my face. Also, because this is a look for Thanksgiving, which is the topic of pretty much of like family get-togethers, I do want to throw out there that if you have family like I do, if people make shitty ass remarks to you, don't feel bad for snapping back or finally standing up to yourself, up for yourself, mercy Lord. Or, you know, like saying, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. It's clearly an inner demon that they are fighting. I guess I can give kind of an example without hurting anybody's feelings. Almost every family function that I've gone to, which there hasn't been many because I have one of those families that just gets together for funerals pretty much. There's been multiple family get-together things where I would walk up to people, and it was when I was at my heaviest and the most insecure I had ever been. And people would look me up and down and give me a look and be like, you got big. And it wasn't like a, oh my god, you've grown, look how adult you are, or any of that. It was, you got big. And I know sometimes people can say stuff like that and genuinely mean it in the nice way, but you could tell that it wasn't meant that way. And that fucked with me for quite a few years. Not gonna lie. Just know there's nothing wrong with you. Even if you are at your heaviest and you are very insecure, just know that it will pass and that you are beautiful no matter what size you are. I'm gonna leave it at that. I like to feel around my face to make sure that everything is set with the powder. I'm gonna let it chill for a second, and then after I do my lips, I'll spray some setting spray. And I think I'm actually gonna go for a nude that I wore the other day. Let me see if I can find the combination. So I'm gonna use this LA Girl lip pencil in the shade Cappuccino. And I'm not going to go ham on like overlining, or I'm going to try not to, because you guys know I'm horrible at lining my lips, but
catch me if I fall.
next we're going to take the lipstick that I actually got in my Scooby-Doo collection. This is the Ruh-Roh lipstick. And it's just like a brownie nude. It looks pretty, goes good with looks like this.
I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine.
Okay, you can leave your lips just like this, just normal, or you can add like some form of a gloss. Because there's gold on my eyes, I can use my Beauty and the Beast gold gloss.
Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
I'm going to take my lash curler and give my lashes a really good curl, because I don't plan on wearing eyelashes. And then go in with your favorite mascara. I like using the Sky High mascara. I just like the length that it gives my lashes. Because I've got a decent amount of lashes, I want more length. And with this step, I really take my time on like brushing out my lashes exactly where I want them. Oh, and then like highlight. Highlight always differs person to person, especially with looks like this that are still nice and glam, but they're not like shabam glam. I like to use a more like lit from within glow. So I like to use the Jaclyn Cosmetics Mood Light Powder in Do Me. I honestly need to order the other one that's more like pinky toned because this one is decently yellow toned and it looks slightly off on my skin tone. So I'm gonna grab a good bit of this on a brush and start rubbing it in. She is very subtle, but like I said, that lit from within glow. And if you want it to be slightly more intense, you can always get it on your brush, spray your brush with setting spray, and put it on that way. Face does look a good bit matte right now, but as I wear it throughout the day, it will start like mixing with my like actual natural oils, and it's gonna look really pretty. One thing I like to do, let me get it. I like to use the Jaclyn Cosmetics Flash palette and use like any of these shades really to like boop my nose. I'm probably gonna use Mesmerized. No, I'm gonna use Iced. I'm gonna use my pinky. Like boop the tip. I also like to do it on the bridge a little bit and like in between my eyebrows or in between my eyes. I'm also going to go the tiny extra mile and use that same highlighter on my inner corner as well as underneath my brow. Okay, that is the finished makeup. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to fix this tragedy of a hair and I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I just went for like a little half up, half down moment because I didn't feel like messing with my hair. Super easy. All I had to do was like curl my bangs inwards inwards. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is something that looks nice put together, like you put in a lot of effort but you kind of really didn't type of thing. And you'll look nice, like I said, in the background photos. You won't look like a hobo just chilling there grubbing down on a turkey leg. Which, if that's your vibe, you do you. I don't even know, honestly, if I'll do my makeup for Thanksgiving. Guess we'll see. But yeah, guys, don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And thank you guys so very much for watching, and happy Thanksgiving. Bye!